I broke it.
It broke.
The weather cap. This is it. The 4430 is moving out. As you can see, we're down at my cousin's. And there we go. We are going to take the 4430 home. The wheels turned, the 3-point works, all of those things were not happening when we brought it here. So now we got to get it home and eventually put the loader back on it, which will be a little bit more of a process. My cousin is going to come help me. He said I could try it myself, but he wasn't sure if I could get it myself. All right, Vern, tractor's done. How long until I bring it back to get repaired something else?
I don't know, half an hour.
If your phone rings a half an hour from now,
I'm gonna turn it off when you leave the driveway.
We put the hood back on, you saw that. We got all the air cleaner back on. Everything is ready to go. It is super exciting to have the 4430 back on the farm. I just cannot begin to express to you how excited I am that that tractor is back on the farm. I am so excited actually that I'm gonna use it right now. I'm gonna grab the bale spear off the 4020. I'm gonna put it on the back of the 4430. I'm gonna take a bale of straw out to the cattle because there's a cow that could be calving, oh, in the not too distant future. So I wanna get some bedding out there, some places for them to lay down. So let's do that. Let's see the 4430 running and rolling and moving. Oh man, can't wait to get the loader back on it either. That first bale is just straw. That's just for them to kick around and beat around. I'm gonna go get a bale of hay now, and then hopefully tomorrow or in the next couple days, I'll be able to start using the bale saver rings again. I think we're gonna call it good for the day right now, but we're gonna make this a two-parter, so stay tuned. We are back. We're gonna get ready. I'm gonna shuffle everything around, and my cousin's gonna show up. Hopefully we'll put the chains on the tractor if we have time. We will definitely put the loader on the tractor. So I gotta move a truck, I gotta move the 4020, I gotta get ready to put this in the shed, get the chains out, everything lined up. We're gonna try to get as much done as possible. Kind of seems like they're talking about snow again tomorrow, 6 to 12 inches, so a loader would be nice. That's one tractor started and the truck is started. We've got the 4020 parked outside because it seems a little more cold-blooded than the 4010 was, so I want to get it plugged in. The 4430 is in the shed. This is the very first time that the 4430's been on the cement in this shed so that we can put the chains on it. And I've got the truck moved out of the way so my cousin can drive the 4020 out and load it up onto his trailer when we're done with everything. We're gonna be back to a one tractor farm, but it's going to be our tractor, the one we really want to have. I got one chain on the 4430 right now, and I hear my cousin just pulled in, so maybe I'll grab him to help me on the second chain. The biggest problem that I had with this one was the location of where the latching system was. It ended up at the bottom because I didn't really think it through when I was putting the chains over the tire. And so it was just kind of a hassle to get around it and try to, especially on the inside, get it where it needed to be. But it is fairly tight, probably as tight as I had the 4010. Uh-oh. We'll see what my cousin says. He can be the judge. You know, it was a while back my cousin told me how to do that with the jack over the phone, not in person, and he described it to me. And the one thing that I neglected to remember is the thing that I just saw him do right now, and that was jack up one side, put the tractor in neutral, and then all you got to do is put the chain up on it and roll it around. Somebody sent me a link to Just a Few Acres farm, I think, and the way he did it was with twine and then drove and the chains come up and rolled on. I think that looks pretty easy, but this way was great. We don't have any bungee cords on that, anything at all as far as that goes, and those chains are really tight. So I was really happy with the way it went today, especially when I saw that you don't have to like hump them up over there, you just roll it up on. Now it's time for the fun part. We're gonna get the loader put back on the tractor. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do this, so I won't even explain it to you. I'll just let you watch it. Putting the loader back on actually went a little bit easier than I expected it to. I think my cousin even said it went easier than he expected it to. The way these work is, and I had the camera on the wrong side, so you're not going to see this, but there's kind of a pivot bar. There's a stand that is under the loader, and then as you get the tractor in, then you can move it to the pivot bar that hooks through a pin right here. You just put it through this hole right here on that pivot bar. Then as you drive the tractor forward a little more, it will lift it up onto that pivot point, which is this bar right here, and that will slowly bring it back into your bracket spots, which is kind of exactly what happened, believe it or not. It did everything that it was supposed to do. Typically, you're supposed to do this with the bucket on. Of course, we took the bucket off so we could use it in other places while this tractor was down at my cousin's, but we've got it back on. My cousin is over here on the other side hooking up the hydraulic fittings with the wrong size wrench because
somebody doesn't have the right sized wrench.
I'm
not going to point anything.
That's why I'm building a shop, so that I can fill it with the right size wrenches and then never lose a wrench again. Time for the moment of truth. Everything is hooked up. Is everything hooked up in the right way? So up is up and down is down and tilt is tilt. I'm pretty sure tilt and tilt is right, but I am also pretty sure that down is up and up is down. Where are you going? We got everything pretty much ready to go. I do need to get the right wrenches, which is a 7/8 and an 1 1/8 socket, so that I can get the loader tight here as far as the bracket goes, and these fittings as tight as they can go, because some farmers, I guess, lose pieces of equipment. I don't know what that's like. We're gonna go load the 4020 onto the trailer. We are going to be done with loaner tractors, and we're gonna be ready for whatever happens next. So find this on. That is it. The great tractor debacle of 2020 that stretched into 2021 is finally done. And now we have the 4430 back on the farm, which means I have a cab, which means I have a heater, which means I have a loader, which means great stuff. Thankfully, my cousin helped me. Thankfully, my cousin loaned me tractors. That's right, tractors. First the 4010, then that broke while it was here, and then the 4020. Once we got the 4020, we got super motivated to get this thing done. And it is done. I've got it plugged in. I've got to go to town now, so we're going to call it a video here, but we are good to go. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to show you what I can get done with the 4430 back on the farm again. It sounds like, if the weathermen are right, we're going to be using this 4430 quite a bit tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day.